What it do, Eagles fans? Hey, this is Philly Day One, and we're gonna get a couple of hits and a couple of quick hits, man. Where um, we talk about the Miles Garrett situation. We're gonna get in a hit where we talk about Mekhi Becton um, and that situation. We all think that's the next signing. We'll find out. Um, we're gonna talk about a free agent that I think might be a really good fit for what we're doing here in Philadelphia. And we're also gonna throw in some fun in, man. I think uh, Cooper DeJean was spotted shooting some shots, um, and we're gonna take a look at the video. I gotta admit, man, he might got a rainer on him. So let's get into it. Okay, number one, Mekhi Becton was told by the Eagles to check free agency and see his worth. Um, he played on a one-year contract this year. He's very grateful for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he doesn't want to leave, but they want him to go check out to see his worth. To see if he could possibly get something in which he is worth at guard. A lot of teams are looking at him as a guard that can play tackle also. There's a lot of teams that are interested in him, and they want him to go and see if what situation might fit him. If he comes back, then they'll be happy to have him back. Um, Mekhi Becton is. I'll be shocked if he even hears anybody out. I think he's gonna wait free agency and just come back and say, "Hey, look, let's just get a deal done." So I feel like he's gonna take a real a team friendly deal, a team friendly contract, just to be back here. So that's good news because it don't feel like he will go anywhere else, even if the numbers look pretty high for him. I don't feel like he'll go anywhere. So I mean, I wouldn't call it a lock. It's just my opinion, but I don't feel like he'll go anywhere. Um, we did this, in free agency, in the talks of free agency. Um, um, the Browns have announced that they are not trading uh, Miles Garrett, which I knew, everybody knew, but they were just like, we're just gonna offer him something they can't refuse, almost like a like a soprano type thing. We're gonna offer him something that he can't refuse. So exactly what they said, they hold true to. They said publicly they're not trading him, even though he's announced that he wants to be traded publicly. They said he's not going to get traded. He's going to ride his contract out. If he don't sign and drops into free agency, that's okay. But he will not be playing for another team this year. So I figured that. I wasn't very happy. I wasn't very excited about the Myles Garrett thing anyway, because I knew how that was going to go. There is a free agent that I think will be perfect for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Tennessee Titans just released Arnold Landry III. And Arnold Landry III is 28 years old recently. I mean, right now he's 28 years old. You can see in his last 3 years of playing, his production dropped. Not significantly, but his production did drop. This year alone, he had more sacks than Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat had 8 sacks this year. He had 9. So this would be a great fit for him. 2021, he had 12 sacks. I'm thinking he got hurt in 2022. In 2023, he had 10 and a half sacks. So I think he come in and just get those cleanup sacks. Like he's still pretty young. He's 28. Him coming into a defensive line that plays together, cleanup sacks will be all him. I believe cleanup sacks will be all him. With the coverage being as good as I feel like the coverage will be this year, cleanup sacks is all him. So I would think that this would be a perfect little steal for the Eagles, man. But you can imagine with somebody who's being released and having the production he's had, he might be asking for a lot of money. I don't. I'm not sure about how much he'd be asking for, but We're not rolling in dough in Philly, but we seem to make it work with some of the team. I mean, some of the players that we have, but we're not rolling in dough by no means. So if a lot of people aren't looking at him because of what I don't know the interest level on this guy, but he seems like a great fit for the team. And on something a little more fun, a little more off football, so to speak. We got Cooper DeJean out there halftime. I guess halftime or before the game, he was shooting some shots, and I'm gonna play the video for you. Let me tell you something. Cooper DeJean, man, I think he played college ball. He played college ball. He's pretty athletic, which we've seen, and Cooper DeJean got a little wet shot on him. Cooper Rain Man DeJean. I'm gonna play the video so you guys can see it yourselves, and let's run the video.
Get that on video? I need that.
Hey, them was wet. Them was wet, man. I would love to see them do like a Smitty Cooper DeJean one-on-one for charity or something like that. That'd be a sweet little move, man, for them to come together, do a little one-on-one. Smitty says that he's one-on-one, he's the man. So, nobody's contesting it like that, except for Slay. Slay was contesting it pretty heavy. But Smitty said one-on-one, he's the man. So I would love to see him go one-on-one with Cooper DeJean, man, to see how that goes, man. That's all I got for you guys, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all feel like. Drop a comment. Tell me how y'all feel about some of the takes, and I holla. Go Birds.